Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. On first down, Goff. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Goff. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So pass interference, the call, is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right, because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs, and they have to officiate block and charge. First down now, but that clock rolling. From the red zone now, Goff. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And they're trying to line up quickly here. Goff urging them on. They'll set up to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Boy, that's 3 points you really expect to have. That's nothing more than lack of concentration to me, because an NFL kicker should make this kick in his sleep.
Steps away to his left. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him. One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? The flag comes in. It's incomplete, and I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he will have the Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mahomes now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big, or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He'd had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Goff now looks to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They'll set up a throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Screen play, McKinnon. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Attack! Hey, let's go!
From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They run once more with McKinnon. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 55 yards. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
How about the vision on the run here? This one's intended to just be a straight dive up the middle. But once he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside. So he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Now Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Play action. It's Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. That's good for 28 yards.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Super 1.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Escaping the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Goff. flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Desperation time for Goff on fourth. He'll buy some time right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. On second down, here's Mahomes being chased out left. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A run by Pacheco on second down. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. And now they're in the hurry-up. On third down, it's Pacheco. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here we go.
To throw on second down is Goff. Got his man. It's Williams. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 3rd and 2. Goff. Flushed out right. And Goff picks up the first down and then wisely slides to the ground to avoid the contact. He'll drop to throw. That is caught by Laporta. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Value 3.
Here's Goff. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
That'll be caught by Rice. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On first down, Mahomes dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Chiefs on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth. So we'll see the onside kick here right out of the 2-minute warning. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Again, it's Pacheco. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be out right at the 35. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Goff. Far left side caught by Laporta. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Mike Edwards picks it up, and the Chiefs will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Mahomes going to throw it here, being chased out left. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And you got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. He talked about celebrating with